The Untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing game's been missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, I wanted to give my follow-up thoughts to Regis Prograis because I feel like, he deserves another video. Regis Prograis is the champion that American boxing deserves and the champion that American boxing needs. I was thinking about this yesterday. Like, Regis Prograis just won the title again, right? And this is a guy that we just don't see enough of. And I'm really making this video because I know that, although I don't have the biggest channel here on YouTube, I know I have somewhat of a voice here in the boxing world. So I'm making this video more so as a message to Probellum, Richard Schaefer, the promoters, all the fine folks involved with Rogaroo Prograis' career, that we, the boxing fans, the consumers, the customers, we want to see him more. We want to see him on our TV screens more because he ticks all the boxes. Number one, he's a likable guy. He's likable. It's hard to really say anything bad about Regis Prograis. He's one of the only guys in boxing that I really can't say anything bad about. That's number. So he ticks that box. He's likable. Second thing is, for boxing purists, he ticks that box because Regis Prograis can box his ass off. Got a great jab, an educated jab. Feints very well. So boxing purists like him. He's someone that casual like because he can punch. He's got power. He hits people. He gets the respect and he knocks motherfuckers out. So there's that. And it's just mind-boggling to me how Regis Prograis hasn't been more active. He's proven himself to be a dignified fighter, a dignified champion, because his only loss was to Josh Taylor, and it's a fight that a lot of people thought he won. So some people, depending on who you talk to, view him as an undefeated fighter who really should have never lost. He is one of the best fighters in the sport, and now that he's got a belt, and now that Richard Schaefer, I know he doesn't hold the power he once had in boxing, but I want to see in the 2023 and beyond, Brendan Taylor, BT, the Untouchable, True School Sports Empire, I want to see Regis Prograis fight more. I don't give a damn if it's against a lesser opponent. I don't give a damn if it's a big fight. But next year, I need to be seeing Regis Prograis on my television screen 2 or 3 times because that motherfucker can fight. That dude can fight. I mean, just the defense, the punching power. I really feel like they needed. I know he doesn't have a whole lot of boxing left. But for the boxing he does have left, Probellum should try their damnedest and their hardest to try to make him an attraction out there in New Orleans. New Orleans is, I've never been to New Orleans, but I've heard great things about it. I hear it's like a great party city. They gotta like try something new at Regis. Like, let him fight on Mardi Gras. Do something crazy, like do something different, like, because I think there's definitely a story that people can resonate with. I think there's a personality in there that people will gravitate towards. I think there's a style that people would pay for, like being somebody who covers boxing, and I'm involved in this quote unquote business, so to speak. Like, there's a lot of fighters that I like, but I wouldn't necessarily pay to watch them. There's only maybe like a handful of fighters in boxing that I would pay to watch fight. Regis Prograis is one of the few fighters I would pay my hard-earned money to watch fight. I would pay to be at an event where he's featured. And I think a lot of people would say the same thing. So I think, look, there should be serious legwork to be done in his career this next year. If he can't get them big fights, then he needs to be fighting 3 times a year and bring him to fight in New Orleans multiple times a year, because it's just a shame. It's a shame that, I don't have a clear-cut idea of when Regis Prograis is going to fight. Now, the options are saying right now, maybe he fights Jose Ramirez next. That'd be a cool fight. Maybe he fights Tio. Maybe he fights, there's options there. And I feel like if he could win a fight against a Jose Ramirez, then maybe that raises a profile more, and eventually he'll get a fight against one of the fighters from 135 who will come up, like a Devin Haney or a Ryan Garcia or Javante Davis, something like that. They could do more with his career, and I just genuinely believe that, like I said, in some ways, like, I'm not gonna compare him to Marvin Hagler all the way, because Marvin Hagler had the hardest road to a world title. It's hard to compare anybody to Marvin Hagler, right? But I know Marvin Hagler is Regis Prograis, one of his favorite fighters. if not his favorite fighter. And I feel like with what's gone on with his career these last couple of years, it's been a little reminiscent of a Marvin Hagler. Like, he became champion and he lost, and then like it's been hard for him to get fights. He got basically frozen out of 140 for a couple of years. Now he's champion again, but he's champion at a time where he's going into his mid-30s, you know, and he still hasn't gotten that critical acclaim yet. So now I feel like it should be the part where he gets those big fights and he gets the opportunity to win those big fights, and he starts to really get the critical acclaim universally in boxing that he should have been getting a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? And the only way he's going to get those, the only two ways I see him getting that critical acclaim and the praise that he deserves is if he's fighting, you know, like Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia, Haney, them kind of guys, or if he's extremely active and they build him up into an attraction in New Orleans. I feel like they should be making him fight on like Mardi Gras weekend. Make it an event. Make it an occasion. Make it a tradition from now to the day he retires. That's what they should do, but that's just my 2 cents. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and speak my piece some more about Regis Prograis, because he really did the damn thing this past weekend against Jose Zepeda, and I was reminded of the greatness of Rougarou, and I'm happy for him that he is now once again, and the two-time WBC, you know, 140-pound, you know, super lightweight champion of the world. So, yeah, make it that what you will. Leave your comments down below. Make sure you guys take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Dania. So until next time, take care, guys.